All right, hey y'all, welcome back. This video has been over a year in the making, and I'm really excited about it. We have been watching Beaver Creek be built on Instagram and social media. And for those of you not familiar, I'll share some info here, but it's available on AirBnB to rent. And there's a social media account on Instagram, Beaver Creek Maine. You can check it out. It's a really cool place. Mitch and his family built a really cool cabin in this remote wooded area in Maine. It's off-grid, it's an A-frame, it's really modern, really clean, great construction, and he built a runway, and you can fly up there and stay. We got a reservation for prime leaf season in September, and of course, Tropical Storm Ophelia moved in and ruined that plan.
Tropical Storm Ophelia washed ashore this morning, nearing hurricane strength with winds topping 70 miles per hour. And those winds, along with heavy rain and dangerous storm surge, are all big concerns for residents along coastal Carolina.
The outer bands of the storm have already caused flash flooding and power outages.
So now, we rescheduled for Thanksgiving weekend, and we are getting ready, ramping up, getting ready to go, and then boom, another storm came through, and we've been watching the weather. It's been not great. It's another storm that kind of moved up the entire East Coast, so we got rain and clouds here, and then it turned into rain and snow up there. So we have decided to keep going with the plan. We're just going to cut off a day. So we wasted a day kind of hanging out here waiting for the weather to clear out. But now we're excited to go up there for Thanksgiving Day. So we're going to fly up to Maine, we're going to hang out, spend the night at that cool A-frame, check it out, and then fly back and see some cool sights along the way. So another thing that came up, I started to notice these deformations in my bush wheels, these divots, these weird shapes, and I've been in contact with them. It's been a longer process, but I finally got them to cover the tires under warranty. They've been really good to work with, really good on the phone, and they sent me a new set. So I am going to switch out the tire, and I'm going to inspect my wheel bearings, clean them, repack them, inspect and clean the brakes while I'm down there, so just get all that taken care of. So yeah, I've got a little bit of that coming up, and then we'll get into the trip, traveling up north.
The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. 'Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. In the sun when I found you, the one you call. You got what I need, and you always be turning my sky blue, but maybe I can't get.
Okay, so with the new plan being condensed and only having one day, we plan to get up at 5 in the morning, get the plane loaded up, make some coffee, and fly north. Will and Don are going to join us. They're in the 150, so they're close by in Martinsburg. They're going to take off around the same time, and we're all going to meet up at our first gas stop. And then from there, we'll make the rest of the plan as to whether we can go the whole way or do another gas stop for Don in the 150 prior to getting to Beaver Creek.
Time for you. 'Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. 'Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day.
My landing at Beaver Creek wasn't pretty. I elected to land runway 35 due to the winds being 320, 17 gusting 22. However, the wind dropped off below the tree line, so we should have chose runway 17 due to the upslope in the runway. So we were landing down slope on a slippery, icy, slushy, standing water runway. And I pinned it on a little early, and I got a little bit of a bounce, and then I didn't get the tail down quick enough, so we got a little skid towards the end. However, we reported all this back to Don, and he was able to make do in the 150, landing runway 17 with no real issues. All right, we made it. We were just getting out of the plane, and it is windy here, and it favors the downhill. A little challenging getting in. It wasn't pretty, but we got here. All right, we're here. We made it to Beaver Creek, and we are hanging out, waiting on Will and Don to come in and yeah, get the party started. So we're excited to see them show up finally. They had one more fuel stop than us, and they're on the way. Ooh. We're here.
Yeah.
Made it.
And that's what we're thankful for.
Ooh. All right, it is Black Friday morning. We just had a delicious breakfast after having a delicious Thanksgiving dinner last night. And unfortunately, due to the weather we had come through a couple days ago, we shortened this trip to a one-nighter. So we are getting packed up, getting checked out, and we're gonna start heading our way back south. I'm gonna try my hand at preheating the plane. I brought the jet oil and a duct. It doesn't seem promising, but I'm gonna give it a shot. But there's no ice in the wings. We didn't get any precipitation last night, nothing like that. The snow and slush here is crunchy, so that's still gonna be on the runway. But we'll give it a try and heat it up, and we'll probably be heading out of here soon. Flying out of Beaver Creek, we decided it was best for me to take 4 people in the 170 and for Don to be by himself in the 150 for the best performance. So we planned to go to Wiscasset for the first stop to top off the tanks, where we switched back around and Will joined Don in their 150, and then I took Sabrina and Shannon in the 170. We departed Wiscasset and flew along the coast, kind of following in loose formation, checking out tons of lighthouses, which we saw. And I kind of had the GoPro set at the wrong setting, so it looks like we're a million miles away. However, in real life, we could see all of them up close, and it was a really fun flight down the coast. All right, we took off and got out of Beaver Creek. We are gonna check out some lighthouses, and then we're gonna head back south. Winds are pretty strong, so it's gonna be a longer flight getting home. And it's a little bumpy right now because this front moving in, so we're gonna see how we do. But yeah, hopefully we have a good day. After spending a decent amount of time flying down the coast looking at all the lighthouses we could see, we turned the 170 back home and headed for our final fuel stop before heading home. Don and Will took the 150 and headed down towards Boston, and before we got separated, I made a couple calls on Boston Approach and let them know that it was his 82nd birthday.
Boston Center, Cessna, November 2734 Charlie, VFR 7500.
November 2734 Charlie, Boston, approach, hello.
Yes, sir, I just wanted to check in and let you know November 8534 Golf is on frequency, and today's the birthday.
For Alpha, roger. Fly runway heading for now.
82.
82, outstanding. I will definitely pass that along.
Thanks so much, we appreciate it. You have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.
Well, that must be the birthday boy.
Affirmative.
Happy birthday, sir.
Thanks.
timing that we would be getting back home at night, so we made a couple arrangements. I had a friend who read the windsock and gave us the winds over the radio. He also elected to pick us up at a other airport if we couldn't make it home, but I did an overhead, saw that the lights were lit up fine and the runway was clear, and we came in and landed. The Aero LED Quasar wingtip lights definitely help light up the grass when you get close to the runway, so we had no issues. Made a smooth landing back home to round off a super fun trip. All right, we had a great time on this trip. It was cool to celebrate Thanksgiving and cool to see Don flying on his 82nd birthday. We had a great time. We really enjoyed it. Although the weather cut it short, we're going to try to get back up there for some summertime and enjoy the lakes, paddling around, hiking, and everything that place has to offer. So like and subscribe. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you guys on the next one.